Hello, hi, welcome friends. Today I am going to talk about hierarchical file system. So in Unix we have hierarchy. Okay, so here after installing the operating system of Unix or Linux, we have a hierarchy. Like there is one representation called forward slash. Forward slash. Okay, so the forward slash represents this is the top level directory. Top level directory means it is the root directory. So it is also called as parent directory of all other directories. Okay, here in Windows operating system we have multiple directories, but in Unix there is a hierarchy. Everything comes under a root level directory. So the top level under the root directory we have multiple directories. Okay, it is represented by forward slash. For example, the same thing we can represent. We can It is similar to C Windows. Okay, and in this hierarchy you need to have understand a clear difference between forward slash. It is a top level directory. Now I am going to explain slash root. Slash root is nothing but it is a home directory for a root user. Here coming to users, in Windows we have only single user operating system, but in Linux at a time around 6 users can log in and do their work. So slash root it is a home directory of a root user. Root user we can also call it as super user. It provides the working environment for root user. But if you compare with Windows, it is in Windows see document settings and administrator. Don't confuse with the forward slash and a root. Forward slash is a top level directory or a root directory. Slash root is a home directory of a root user. The third one is slash home. It is a home directory of other users. Okay, other than super user, I already discussed there are few users like based on the requirement user 1, user 2. Those user information is available in slash home. Okay, it provides working environment for other users other than root. The above one is only for the root user. This is other than root. Okay. The third one is like third one is like slash boot. For example, uh, slash boot. It contains all bootable files for Linux. I guess you have already idea what is booting. Booting is nothing but first whatever the software you have installed, it will operating system or database anything, it lands into or it installs into hard disk. Okay, so hard disk is a so whenever if you boot the system, whatever the operating system available in hard disk move to the RAM for a fast access. The process is called booting. So slash boot, it contains bootable files for Linux. And there is another hierarchy of file like slash etc. It contains all configuration files. So configuration files like, for example, if you create a number of users, those users users you want to see whether the user is created or not. For that cat space slash etc slash passwd and slash etc slash resolve.conf. If you do this, yeah, if you compare with Windows, it is C Windows System 32 drivers. And there is another thing called slash usr. Once operating system install, once operating system installation is done, these files are available in the Linux operating system. There is another one called slash usr. By default, softwares are installed slash usr directory. Windows C program files. Okay, so if you install any software, usually if it is Windows operating system, it goes to C program files. But in Linux, by default, softwares are installed in slash usr directory. If you want, we can change. The second one is slash opt. Opt is nothing but it is an optional directory for usr. It contains third-party softwares, Windows C program files. Okay, and there is another thing called slash dev. Slash dev, it contains device files like slash dev slash HDA for hard disk, slash dev slash CD-ROM for CD-ROM. Okay, it's like for example, if you want to see in Windows operating system how many partitions are available, like C drive, D drive, and E drive. But in Linux, those partitions we can call it as slash dev slash HDA slash dev slash XDA. These are the things. Similarly, it is a device manager in Windows. And there is another thing called slash PORC. PROC. These, it contains a process files, and it contains are not permanent. They keep on changing. It is also called as virtual directory. In Linux, everything you start in that operating system, it create a process ID. So those process related files information is available in slash PROC. The last one is slash var. It is containing variable data like mails and log files. And another thing is slash mount. It is a default mount point for any slash mnt. It is a default mount point for any partition, and by default is empty. And another one is slash media. It contains all of removable media like CD-ROM and pen drive. And the last one is slash lib. It contains library files which are used by OS. It is similar to DLL files for Windows. All are library files which are used by OS. So thanks for watching.